guys, and welcome back again to my kitchen. I'm going to make you a cake today. It is an upside down pumpkin blue. Okay guys, I'm going to walk you through their ingredients and what you're going to need for this recipe. And remember, everything that's on here are findings from your Dollar Tree store, okay? It's easy, it's fast, it's simple, and not only that, it's also tasty. The first thing I want to show you is the blueberry. This is frozen, so you want to make sure that it's thawed up before you use it. But this is what you're going to need: 1 pack of blueberry, fresh blueberry. You're also going to need some coconut. This is dried coconut. You're also going to need a box of this. This is a Supreme Moist Cake Mix, so you're going to need a box of this. You're also going to need a can of pumpkin, and this is all natural, 100% pure pumpkin, so that's the one that I'm going to use in there. You're also going to need a stick of butter, and this is equivalent to about 6 teaspoons of butter. You're also going to need 1 cup of granulated sugar. I would not use brown sugar. Do not use brown sugar for this recipe, guys. Use granulated sugar. So I'm going to use 1 cup of granulated sugar. You're going to need a cup of water as well. And you are also going to need 3 eggs. And that is all you need for this recipe. So make sure, guys, that your oven is on. Before you get started doing anything, you want to turn your oven on to 350, and it should bake within 40 to 45 minutes. Okay, but nothing past 50 minutes. It should bake. Alright, so come on and let's get all these ingredients together. Okay guys, we're moving on to our next step. I have a pot here on the fire. I'm just going to go ahead and add my stick of butter in here. Then I'm going to add a cup of sugar to that. And I'm also going to add my pumpkin in. What I'm going to do now, guys, I'm just going to let all of this melt together, and then we move on to the next step. Okay guys, when the butter is melted and the sugar is all melted, everything come together, this is the texture. This is what it's supposed to look like. So we are going to move on to our next step. Guys, I have my baking container here, and what I did, you could use butter, or you could use vegetable shortening, okay? So all I'm going to do, I'm just going to go and pour the mixture in the bottom of the pan. Now, I'm going to go ahead and add my blueberries in there. Make sure before you put your blueberries in, you want to drain out any excess water or liquid that's in your blueberry, okay? So you just go ahead and sprinkle it on here. And it's up to you guys to know how much blueberry you want to put in there. Me, I'm just going to use the whole pack because my daughter loves blueberries, and the hubby love it too, and I do as well. So the more blueberry for me is the better, and it's also healthy. So there you go. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to go ahead and set this aside and move to my next step. Okay guys, I am moving on to my next step. I'm going to go ahead and add the box of cake mix in here. Then I'm going to go ahead and add 3 eggs in here as well. I'm also going to add 1 cup of water. You want to mix this together. Really. Okay guys, so when you get done with this step, the mixture should look exactly like that, okay? So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back and get that right there. And all I'm going to do, I'm just going to pour it, half of it first on top. Then I'm going to go in and get my dried coconut. And just sprinkle that dried coconut on top of it, just like that. With the remainder of the mixture, you just pour that again on top. It's just like you would be making a lasagna. Just like that. Give it a little shake like that. Get the little air or bubbles out. And it's ready to go in the oven. Again, guys, you are going to bake this at 350 for about 40 to 50 minutes. Alright? It should be done. So I'll see you back when this cake is all finished. Okay, guys, so the cake is finished. It was baking for exactly 50 minutes.
No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these.
I'm going to go ahead and get some more of that coconut, that dried coconut. And I'm just going to sprinkle it on top of the cake, just like that. And then you just want to go ahead and just kind of pat it in there. Because remember, the top is still soft. You want to wait until the cake is like not too hot, because if you try to turn it while it's hot, it's going to go chaotic on you. So you want to make sure that it's nice and cool. So you just want to go ahead and just pat your coconut on, just like so.
Till I get up.
And there you have it, guys. It's nice and moist. Like, it is so good. You can see the texture of it. It is delicious. So there you have it, guys. I'm all done. Hope you like this recipe. Give it a thumbs up. And as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen, enjoy. Gonna let this cook for a good 30 minutes on medium heat. Cover it up nice and make it simmer. And when it's done simmer, a time for we eat. So see you back in a few minutes.
So this is in with your foundation, full coverage, you know, like bam. And last but not least, the last thing I tend to go for in my makeup collection is this palette right here. Let me show you what this baby looks like. It has a whole bunch of concealers. I believe it's $10 for this palette.